All right, man. We are live. We're live via Twitter, YouTube, and we're about to go live here on the audio version of the podcast here in just a minute. Hopefully, you guys can hear me appropriately and you guys can hear me good. This is giving you guys the opportunity to watch via. I see your side of the tech, right? I see you. This gives you guys the opportunity to watch via YouTube. I see you, David. Uh, Twitter, and you can also listen live on Apple, Google, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all the rest. So I have a long road ahead of me later this evening, so we're probably not going to go super long tonight. I got to drive this bus all the way back to the Carolinas, so we'll see how that goes. Should be fun, but I got to pull all these the slides have to come in and all that good stuff. So, anyways, I see you, Sean. What's up? What's up, guys? All right, so let's go ahead and get the audio version of the podcast started, and then we can go in and get into some of the discussions and stuff that I want to get into today. I see Tech King Mike in the building. What is up? Um, and if I have all this racing stuff over here, like you're gonna see all this merch and all this other stuff just scattered around in here. It is what it is. I'm a man, so I don't care. So, all right, let's go ahead and get the audio version of the podcast started, and yeah, then we can go in. What is up, guys? TK here with EverythingA100.com. You're listening to the Everything 100 podcast. I want to welcome everybody on in that's listening via all of our partners with Spotify, iHeart, Radio. If you're listening to us on Google Podcast or Apple Podcasts or wherever podcasts are being listened to, welcome on in. We hope that you're having we hope you had an awesome weekend. We're going to get into some cool tech stuff. We're going to talk a little bit about the tech of the day and the news and things that have popped off over the last week, because I haven't seen you guys in a week. But we're going to go ahead and get into all that now. And I guess the first thing I want to talk about first is, of course, we got to talk about Huawei, right? What would this be if we didn't talk about Huawei? So, Huawei has kind of been, I don't want to say rope-a-doping, but kind of like seesawing back and forth with whether or not they were going to quote unquote win, or if they were going to continue to take L's. And with all of the news and all of the stuff that came out about Arc OS, which that's what it's going to be. It's not Oak OS. And I see everybody posting it's Arc OS. That's what it is. ARK OS. All right? That's it. Anybody that says it's called something else is fake news. So, it is what it is. Anyways, so Arc OS is launching. It's, and they're like, oh, it's 60% faster than Android. Shout out to Tech Boner. I see you in the chat. 60% faster than Android. Oh man! And then we saw Google kind of flip the script. Google wanted to like tell the government, whoa, we don't want to ban them. We need to not ban them because now your entire business is at risk, because Huawei gives no F's. They don't care. They're going to be like, all right, well, we'll launch our own OS. We're the second largest manufacturer of phones in the world, and we'll just run all of our phones on this OS, and y'all can all go pound sand, basically. And it worked. Believe it or not, the people at Google woke up with a nightmare. They can't believe the L's, the amount of L's that just dropped down. It was like, oh no, it was ridiculous. And I have to say, like, you can go look in the comment sections from the videos that I've posted on it so far. I think we got one that had like 150,000 views last week, and the comments in the comment section, all positive. I can't say all positive. 90 something percent. Look, she's like communist phones. Exactly. Communist phones. Yeah, that was the other thing. Oh, y'all rocking those communist phones. I was laughing because somebody was in the chat and they were like, "Oh, you should support American companies like Samsung." I said, I was like, "Oh yeah. Oh, who else is an American company? Oh, Nokia." And oh, come on, man. I was laughing. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, it was at a minimum funny because you don't realize how dumb people are sometimes. Exactly. Ignorance is bliss, Jeff. You don't realize how dumb people are sometimes until they actually show how dumb they are. If that makes any sense, like you'd be like, "Word, like you that stupid? Damn, dog, like they don't make any. There is no Android manufacturer in the U.S. I don't. Matter of fact, there's no phone manufacturer in the U.S. for cell phones. Okay, they're not. They're all manufactured overseas, and all of the companies are from overseas. Motorola, I know people go say Motorola, Motorola, Motorola. Motorola is not a U.S. company. It is a Chinese company. It is owned by Lenovo. So, saying that, you know, well, there is a U.S. company. You should buy Motorola. No, that's Chinese too. That's Chinese too. So, you're not going to get around, oh, I'm not going to buy a Chinese phone. Oh, I know. Yeah, people are willing to believe anything if you have an article to reference it because they are too lazy to research it. Now, that was from Gadget Goddess in the chat for you that are listening on the audio version of the podcast. And for you guys on the audio version of the podcast, if you want to get a chance, it's all good, Silverback. If you guys want to come in and get on the video version of the podcast, you can do that via Twitter at Total Tech Vids, or you can do it via YouTube, or you can go to EverythingA100.com and it will take you right into the video version of the podcast. So you can keep up with the chat in real time. Or if you want to go back and watch the replay, if you're watching this and you want to go back and see the replay of the chat and people's comments, you can do that as well. So yeah, I thought that was funny. Like the comment section on that Huawei video is mostly positive. People looking for that third OS. People knowing that Huawei has the money, the backing, the patience, and the design and engineering to actually pull it off if they want to. And then, when you wrap all of that up together, then the other thing is, I think it's needed. Like, I hope they do launch it. I hope they do launch it because I think it would be positive for the industry. There it is. She Gadget Guy says she'll use Huawei till she can, that's what's up. Now, full disclosure, I know people are going to say, oh, you were hating on OnePlus, because you just ordered a Huawei phone. Yes, I'm getting a P30 Pro. I got one that's broken, but we're getting one that works. We're getting one that works. Because it's going to be my new rig, or my new setup outside of the Xiaomi Mi 9. Those are probably going to be my two phones. And if I carry the third, I think I'm going to rock my red iPhone 10R. Just for the battery life alone, right? Just carry that with you as the backup. So all y'all racist people in the comments in the chat that don't like green bubbles, I got you. I see how it is. Y'all are over there discriminating against green bubbles. So I'll have the blue bubbles on deck. What's up, Technically T? I see Technically T in the building. Same here. I got a P30 Pro and Mate 20X. Listen, I'm kind of mad at myself. The P30 Pro battery life trumps the iPhone 10R. Well, then I wouldn't need to carry the iPhone unless I just want to carry it. For those people who are prejudiced against green bubbles. So, but. Bump the blue bubble conspiracy. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my hands on the P30 Pro. The Mate 20X was awesome. I'm kind of mad at myself. You still rocking? Dave Vila say you still rocking the Mate 20 Pro. I'm still mad at myself for selling my Mate 20X, but Wow, my man Tech King Mike said people are treating green bubbles like black folks in the 60s. I need to get the soundboard. I need to get my soundboard on deck. I need to drop bombs on that one. Yo. Oh, wow. Derek, we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. Matter of fact, we can transition to that now. In, in other news, Samsung, I'm wondering if Samsung's intentionally trying to hold the L. I mean, they released the or they handed out the Galaxy Fold to all of these reviewers and held L after L after L after L. Then they didn't release it. Uh-oh. Take an iPhone break. Ooh. All right, we're going to see, guys. She's going to take an iPhone break. Silverback, I agree. Silverback. He should do it. He should do it. Samsung. Reports have come out that Samsung is getting rid of MST on the Galaxy Note 10. And I can tell you this right now. If they get rid of MST on the Galaxy Note 10, I'm definitely not buying it. Because now I know what the Samsung fanboys are going to say. The Samsung fanboys are going to be like, but it doesn't matter. They're getting rid of, swipeable credit card machines. Yeah, at the end of 2020. That doesn't start till like 2021, where it's all going to be chips and secure NFC. I get it. But there's still too many companies and too many things out there that use swipeable credit cards. And if you think the entire credit card industry is just going to switch between that, we're in America. Do you see how slow shit is? Do you see how long it takes them to adopt shit? Yo, the UK is over there rocking 5G like a beast right now. So is Korea, and so is China. What are we doing over here? Oh, we got 2 blocks in Chicago, a block in New York City, and a couple blocks in Houston. That's our 5G right now. So, if you think that all of a sudden all these credit card machines are going to go to swipeless machines, nah. So, I will say this: what kind of payment system would Samsung adopt? They go the same way as Android Pay. They'd just be using NFC, just like their watch does now, which sucks. Yeah, exactly, Derek. In country parts of the USA, credit card swipes will still be used. And they're not going to switch out all those gas pumps and everything else for... It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, Sprint won't even sell you a 5G phone unless you're in a 5G era. We're going to talk about that too. Samsung is going backwards. They are literally trying to be Apple now. They are just like, you know what? We've built the brand. People are buying our stuff because it says Samsung on it. So you know what? We're just going to mail it in. We're just going to mail it in. We're mailing it in. We don't care. We don't care anymore. And the fact that they don't care, like, I'm not going to support them with my money. I can tell you that now. Yeah, Samsung does need Huawei to push their... I just need Huawei to pass them. When Huawei passes them to become the #1 manufacturer, then Samsung will be like, oh, hell no. Like, Samsung will be like, we need our spot back. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, let's talk about this. So, this is like, all right, so this is the Galaxy S10 right here, the S10 Plus. And one of the things, for y'all on Twitter, in case y'all didn't see it, and one of the things I really enjoy about the phone is the MST Samsung Pay. It's probably the only thing I like about the S10 Plus because, in my opinion, the rest of the phone is hot garbage, okay? But being at Walgreens or somewhere else and they tell you, oh, we don't take mobile payments here. Yeah, you do. Doop, and hold it right on the side. Yo, T. Yes, Silverback, I am in an RV at the moment. Damn, Mike is I'm drinking water tonight. No alcohol, so it is what it is. So I I gotta say this. I have to say this. For me, for me, if Samsung does drop MST and they drop the SD card slot, I am not buying no Galaxy Note 10. Not the Note 10, not the Note 10 Pro, whatever they want to call it. I'm just not doing it. Now I've heard today, and shout out to Gadget Goddess for that, that uh, oh, you got a girl's phone number using Samsung Pay at a gas station? She says I will have it. See, this is where she's trying to get me into. Oh, better pepper. yo, yo. Uh huh. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss that on Wired Wednesday. But um, I'm not buying it. Now, full disclosure, if it's given to me or handed to me for review, well, that's a different situation. But that's not going to happen either. So, I mean, let's just keep it real. All right. So, look, do I think that? Yeah, she laughing. See, do I think that the Note 10 is going to be a beast of a phone right now from everything that I'm seeing? Nah. Nope. Nope. It's going to have a Snapdragon 855. It's probably going to have 12 gigabytes of RAM. Maybe 8 and 12 probably. And you might get an SD card if you buy the $1,500 version, right? It's like, miss me with all that. You miss me with all that. I don't want, miss me with all that. That's ridiculous. Samsung Pay is the only reason you have a Samsung phone now? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Uh-oh. So, I mean, yeah, that was the main feature that I've enjoyed on the S10 Plus now is just Samsung Pay. Outside of that, everything else on the S10 Plus, in my opinion, is trash. So, sorry. Let's just keep it real, but sorry. You're looking at the Mi 9T or the 9T Pro when it drops. I will say that he said full free. Look, yeah, we'll wait and see. I'm always like that. I don't just go by unless I have it in my hand, And sometimes I'll get devices. A company doesn't want me to have it, but I'll get it early. I've done it before, so. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the S10 Plus. Too much bullshit. Like missing text messages and like Bluetooth connection issues and LTE. Man, listen. When my Chinese Xiaomi Mi 9 gets better, yeah. Yeah, you're missing. I think that you're missing band 4, right? So it's got 2, or it's got 4, and it's missing 2 and 12. So like you'd get some LTE on T-Mobile, but not. Ugh. It's got 61. That's just an extension of band 4 though. So. Oh, it's missing 61. Okay. Let's just. But I would say, look, people that are looking at the Mi 9T and the 9T Pro, I would just say just get a Mi 9 because the Mi 9 has better cameras than both of those phones, better sensors on the front and the back. Yeah, all the mods are in the building tonight. And it's just a beast. And Jason says, yeah, One UI skin. It's like Samsung just keeps stepping on their dick, man. It's like, well, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. It's just, it shocks me that Samsung is this bad with this phone. Like, I have a dedicated video, you guys will see it tomorrow, where I talk about the Galaxy S10 Plus, and I say, it opens like, basically like, I was wrong about the S10 Plus. I apologize. It's not bad. It's worse. We going straight in because it's it's trash. I'm sorry, it's trash. Moto Z4 is a good phone. I did pick it up at Best Buy. What was it, last week? You guys might have remembered me doing a little. If you guys have followed me on Instagram, at EverythingA100 on Instagram, I picked it up during a live stream on Instagram, and I haven't done anything with it yet. I was waiting on. I ordered that little 5G mod that will go on the back. Um, yes, Sean. I actually got the Samsung Nights video done. I'm probably gonna release it on Wednesday, after Wired Wednesday, when Eric and everybody gets done with the stream over there. So stay tuned for that because it's gonna be funny. Oh man. So yeah. So as far as the tech lead said, agree, TK. Having both the Mi 9 is definitely better than the Mi 9T. That's what's up. So, I don't know, man. The Mi 9, my experience with the Xiaomi Mi 9 has been stellar. Like, it is the fastest phone I think I've ever used. Like, it's not even a question. Like, it smokes the OnePlus 7 Pro in day-to-day tasks. The fingerprint sensor is fast. Yeah, she says blown away. It's just I can't believe how fast the phone is. Okay, like, oh man. The LG V35 or the G7. Well, both of them are basically on food stamp phone status at this point. Uh I'd say you could get either one probably for less than $300. So, for that money you can't get better. I agree. I agree. Um I agree. I mean, for the money, the Mi 9 might be the best. Like, the Mi 9 is in my running for phone of the year right now. Yeah, I mean, the Mi 9 is in the running for phone of the year, period. Like, it's an absolute beast. Shout out to LaShawn, I see you. Big salute. Phone Tech at Work is in the building. I see you. Oh man. So yeah, in my opinion, like I said, if Samsung does do that, if they drop the SD card slot and uh, they drop MST, I'm not rocking with the Note at all. LaShawn, we were just talking about how bad the Note 10 is going to be. They said the owner is Xiaomi. He's like the new Steve Jobs. I don't know. He's crushing it though. Listen, I gotta say this. The glass screen protector on the Moto Z4 will mess up unlocking the phone. That sucks. The Nope 10. Did he just say the Nope? He said the Nope 10. The Nope. All right, guys. Today we have the unboxing of the Galaxy Nope. Nope 10. Oh, I might have to use that. That's hilarious. Let me make sure I have this on set to the entire live chat because I'm missing chats, it says. About Xiaomi not making another Mi Max or Mi Note this year. I think there's a couple of reasons for that. The U.S. government ban went further, and they just banned like another 5 companies out of China, and some of those are manufacturers and could be in the supply chain for Xiaomi. I don't think that's the main reason, but I also think that they're like, okay, look, we're saturating the market, we're crushing it in phone sales. Let's just push these phones that we already have that are really good, because we know that there's going to be new processors right around the corner. Yeah, I know people are going to be pissed. Because it's true. I wanted to see what the Mi Max 4 was going to be too. Yeah, isn't that funny? He says the America's becoming communist. They don't want free market anymore. Yeah, it's funny. It makes you laugh, right? That I'm not singling out any specific party, but you got people here saying, um, oh, it's gonna, you know, free market this, free market that. People should let the market decide, and then they're over here like, nah, we ain't letting the market decide nothing. Let me see, yo TK, if they remove these features from the Note 10 and drop the price a bit, do you think then the device is justified? I'll tell you right now, if Samsung gets rid of MST and the SD card slot, but they sell that phone for $399, okay. If it's $400, okay, Samsung, I can rock with that. But we all know that's a lie. That's never going to happen. Samsung is never, ever, 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 ever going to do that. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. Big Dog sold his OnePlus 7 Pro. Breaking news. Breaking news. Big Dog has sold the OnePlus 7 Pro. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't even think about that, LaShawn. Yeah. And they cut the headphone jack. You lost the headphone jack, the SD card slot, and MST. Nah, man. Miss me with all that shit. Yeah, there's a bunch of variety in the mid range market. You guys are 100% correct. Um, like when you have phones like this Xiaomi Mi 9 that are outperforming flagships with a really good crisp AMOLED display, probably the best cameras on a phone right now, for video. All right, like I don't know, someone did send me over some P30 Pro video today to rub it in my face, and I was like, wow, that's real crispy. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped to get the P30 Pro and try to use it for a week and see what we got. Oh, he said I still got my 1.7. He said he's trolling. All right. Checking my like, yo, yo. You said you wonder who it was. Oh man. Oh boy. Y'all going in tonight, huh? Well, I will say this: like the phone quality, the video quality I've seen that's come out of the Huawei P30 Pro has looked really good. And I'm talking about people that have used it as dedicated shooters, digging deep into the pro mode, like focus settings and stuff like that. That's what's up. Do you think the P30 Pro and the Mi 9, and I'm guessing you meant to say Mi 9, are the best phones this year? For me right now, like if I was picking, like, I'll put it like this: the Mi 9 is very damn near close to phone of the year for me right now. Like it's right there. It's literally right there. But we got a lot of phones that are going to come out in August, September, October. So until everything else hits the market, yeah, I agree. She said that's her top two. Yeah. The G8 is good too. I like the LG G8. I'll tell you why the G8 is not in my top five. I mean, or not my top three. It's in my top five this year. But the reason why the G8 is not in my top three is because they still got stuttering and shit with the UI. So, for me right now, if I had to say what my number one phone is right now, my number one phone right now is the Mi 9, hands down. Like it's not even a question. It's just so fast. It's so quick. It's so efficient. The battery life doesn't suck. The wireless charging, while all these OnePlus 7 fans would be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Wireless charging sucks. It doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. It's convenient as hell when I get into the Telluride and take my phone and just snap it in to the damn holster thing in the car, and it just bloop, turns on it. Done. Done. So, he said the truth. He's the truth. Truth. Oh man. But it is though. It is. Now I will say this. I have caught myself using my Pixel 3 XL a little bit more than I have lately, and I've actually been enjoying it. We'll be doing a follow up on that. And she's a Sammy girl. And yes, TK, it does stutter, and sometimes Google will activate randomly. Yeah, it's just look. It's not that LG software is not optimized. It's just they. I don't know, man. I think there's bugs and stuff in their UI, and they just never fix it. They don't care, and that's a big part. A big problem with it. What's up, LeBaron? Big shout out to LeBaron in the chat. I'm not saying that it's just bad. The G8, but like if I got a G8, yeah, yeah. LaShawn said it's just LG. That's what it is. I mean, if I had a G8 as my daily, I got one now. But if I was using it as my daily, I would immediately get rid of all of the LG launcher. Like I'm throwing Nova on it. I'm turning animations to 0, and I'm good. That is the other thing. You are right. That's another big reason for me with the Mi 9. Yeah, with the Mi 9, I can shoot all the 4K 60 video I want. I can go into Filmic Pro. I don't have any limits. They don't give me any issues. Nothing. Mikey Tech Review says, what are my opinions on the LG Stylo 5? Trash. That is my opinion. Trash. I'll probably pick one up because everybody was excited and loved my coverage from the Stylo 4 last year. So I'll probably pick one up just to do some videos on it. So you guys can get what you want out of that, and we'll go from there. But yeah, trash. I have no doubt. Like if you just want a good burner phone, a good food stamp phone, something like that, it's all right. And she said she looked at the orange, but the breathing crystal had me at hello. Oh man. Oh wow. Y'all, yeah, y'all going in, man. Yeah, everybody's hating on the Note because everybody knows that the Note is gonna be. He said, "I knew I was gonna say trash." Everybody hating on the Note because the Note. Everybody knows that the Note's gonna be, $1,300. You know what I'm saying? $1,300. Nobody wants that shit. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get the. I really want the orange joint, personally, or the blue joint. Yeah, the Pro mode is awesome too. I will say this though. I mean, the P30, we're going to see. I'm going to do a full comparison video-wise. Tomorrow, some of the videos that you guys will see over on the channel have to do with Galaxy S10 Plus versus OnePlus 7 Pro video tests, as well as the Mi 9 versus the OnePlus 7 Pro, and the Mi 9 versus the S10. There's some camera reviews videos dropping. You can check those out. Yeah, LaShawn's like, yeah, the Note 10 Pro 5G Plus. Yeah, Samsung's going to come out with like some stupid ass name. Yeah, they took away the IR blasters. Yep. Yeah, I know LeBaron's like, what? No MST, no SD card, no headphone jack. I know LeBaron's over here like, whose man is this? LeBaron has to be over here like, whose man is this? What is going on? Javon, big salute to Javon. That's what's up. I just wanted, LeBaron's doing that. LeBaron is over here looking for Samsung CEO like, yo, whose man is this? Who made this decision to do this? Nah, this is not a good look. He said, oh, LeBaron must be a knight. Nah, he said he's not a knight. Right now, he rocking that OnePlus 7 Pro hard, though. He be looking extra crispy on Wired Wednesday with that front camera, which I think the front camera on the Mi 9 is just as good as the OnePlus 7 Pro. I mean, you guys can tell me. I mean, look, you can see all my wrinkles in my face. Like, yeah. Oh man, you were stuck on the note line. Yeah. See, you know what it is though. Once LeBaron, what's up? What's up, AKT? I see you. He's selling. Oh, he's selling the P30 Lite. Eh. Yeah, LaShawn is 100% Team Pixel for y'all that don't know, but he goes in on the Pixels. I haven't done any videos on my Pixel 3 XL, but I'm gonna get into it probably this next week. So stay tuned for that if you guys want to see that. But it's a Google gangster on deck. Damn. I don't know, man. The Pixel takes good photos. I just don't like the video out of the Pixel 3 XL. Photos though, photos are the truth. The photos are the truth. You can't hate on the Pixel for photos. Even though I think in some cases the Huawei's take better photos than any phone on the market. But Team L, yo, you see her in the chat? She's over here in the chat just roasting people. Look, I'm saying it now. No SD card, no SD card support, no MST, no um, no MST, no headphone jack. I'm not rocking with that phone at all. At all. Hold on one second, guys. All right. Oh. No iris scanner, no SD card, no headphone jack, no pro mode, no MST, and a $1,300 price tag. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of foul. That definitely would be foul. Uh-oh. All these are buzzing. I don't know what that's about. Well, we will see. Never tried the Mi 8, but the Mate 10 is a very good phone. All right. Huh. Oh. Yeah, I don't even you know what it is though, LeBaron. Even if they put in like this pointer stuff on decks, for decks with the S Pen, like okay, that's one new feature, but you took away like 5 other core features that people really used on your device. Like people aren't gonna care about any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. Yeah. I mean, Huawei phones do it. You don't need Dext or like a dock or any of that. You can literally just plug it in to the USB-C and run USB-C to HDMI and plug it right into your TV. Oh yeah, you can do it wirelessly too. Yeah, Gadget Goddess is right too. You can do it wirelessly too. I've seen that. I did that on accident on the Mate 20X. I was like, oh, whoa, how did this happen? What? Like I was like, what? So, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I saw that was the other news that Google did put out that they weren't going to be making tablets anymore. And personally, when Google kind of stopped making Android tablets and they were doing this Chrome OS thing, that sucked anyway. You know what I'm saying? The only tablets, Ed Talks One put it pretty clear in the chat. The only tablets that matter are iPads. To be honest, like nobody cares about Google tablets. Yeah, tech leads, I get it, man. I'm not gonna. I mean it, man. I'm not. If Samsung, and this could all be BS, it could all be lies that people put. We know it's not gonna have a headphone jack, but if it still has MST and a SD card slot, I'll probably buy one. But if it's literally missing all of those features, no SD card slot, no MST, no headphone jack, nah, man, nah, nope. Miss me with all that. Miss me with all of that. We're not doing that. The Google thing with the tablets, that's kind of expected. I mean, you only can lose so much money on something before you got to be like, nah. Gadget says, I haven't had a note since the fan edition and don't miss the lag one bit. And if you say there's no lag, you haven't used anything else. That is facts, though. Yeah. What's the deal with Google and RCS messaging? I don't know, man. This is. They want to create their own type of iMessage so bad where you can see if somebody got a message and you can see the little dots pop up if somebody's responding and all that stuff, like that instant messaging service through text. But I don't. It's just By the time Google does get RCS done right, if they get it rolled out to all their phones and incorporate it into like Android messages or whatever, it's not gonna matter. Nobody's gonna care. Yeah, the Note 5 took away the SD card. Yep. Yep. We'll see what happens with the RCS thing. I'll believe it when I see it. But Google's been talking a really big game for years, and they haven't done shit. So, hey, she said we've been waiting on RCS like we've been waiting on the fold. Facebook Libra to be like WeChat? Nah. Mark C selling a Note 9 for $400. That's not bad. VZW has it. Yes, they do. Verizon's RCS does work. Especially if you have a Samsung device, you can literally watch the little things pop up as someone's messaging you. So, yep. Yeah, I have. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that they're doing that if they're trying to force RCS in that way. So, we'll see what happens. Oh man. Well, for you guys on the audio version of the podcast today, Digits. I think Digits does have it. For you guys that were on the audio version of the podcast today, I just wanted to thank you guys very much for coming through. I see Eric came through. That's what's up. I want to thank you guys for listening over on the audio version of the podcast. You can always come through and watch the video version later if you want, or if you're at home and you want to tune in and be a part of the live chat, whether it's via Twitter or whether it's via YouTube. YouTube is probably the biggest place to be, so you can follow us over there at EverythingA100.com to get directly in and to be able to chat with everybody else in the chat during the podcast every single week, every Sunday at 10:10 Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. So 10, I can't even talk right now. 10:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No beers for me right now. My man said, what's up with it? No beers. I'm really cutting off the alcohol. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, no. Should smoke something. I think that might be, well, I can't do that in North Carolina, but I may, depending on where I end up moving, I may end up going to a place where, yeah, we will be heavily smoking on the live stream. So we might be heavily smoking on the live stream. He said, "I'm hitting my weed pen." Exactly, LaShawn. Maybe I need to get me one of them joints. Or I'll get a big massive bong. We'll just go in. But anyways, thank you guys very much for you guys that are listening. Oh, Tech Leads knows up there. They're out there in California. Thank you guys on the audio version of the podcast. That's gonna wrap it up for you guys. And make sure to come through. If you want to come through over on the video version of the podcast, we're going to be over there for a few more minutes. Come through and check us out. And like I said, make sure that you're subscribed here. If you're listening to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. If you like the podcast this time, make sure to come down and see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. So thank you guys very much for coming in on the audio version, and we're going to be going over on the post game via video. All right. Boom. The audio version of the podcast is done. That's a win. Yeah. Oh man, LaShawn, I might have to holler at you about them pens though. Oh, oh man, we'll see what happens. But yeah, you're hitting Gorilla Glue 4 out of my pen. Oh man, the Oppo Reno. I'm kind of intrigued by that. But you know what? The Oppo Reno, the hardware is scarily a lot like the OnePlus 7 Pro. I mean, I could be wrong, but it looks a lot like the OnePlus 7 Pro. So I'm kind of like, the Oppo Reno. And that's the other thing. No bands. Yeah. In Florida for under 500? Hold on. You said it's on offer up in Florida. Is it like Miami? Because I'm in the middle of the state right now. Sprint. Oh, Sprint finally got the S10 5G. Boo. Yeah. Boo. Boo. We don't care. And you know what? You're not going to be able to buy it on Sprint unless you live in those 2 blocks of Chicago that have that have Sprint 5G, or the 1 block in Overland Park, Kansas, or the other 1.5 blocks in Houston that gets 5G. So no, man. If you're not in an area for it, you ain't gonna be able to buy it. So it's kind of just like, yeah, right. Cool story, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like cool story, bro. We pretty cool story, bro. Oh, I know. That's the thing. Like we're pushing so hard to get 5G, and they never even realized half of the potential of LTE. You know what I'm saying? I see Mr. Alan Anthony. He's over there. He done switched over on Twitter. He's over on Twitter now because we got the video podcast going on Twitter and YouTube. In case y'all didn't know, it's 475 in Carroll City, Florida. Not the 10X model though. That's what's up. LeBaron says 2 blocks and 3 feet. Oh man, LTE in other countries are way faster. Oh, so the Reno 10X has the right bands. If it's not the 10X though, I'm not rocking it. I mean, if it's the 10X and they got it and it's sub 500, I'll go buy it right now. Especially if it's right here, I'm already here. I'll go cop it. All bands but one. I don't care. Sounds good to me then. Yeah, I might have to check it out. I'm gonna have to look at the specs. I heard a couple of different people talking about it. How do I get a voicemail at this time of night? Da-da-da. Yeah, like I love these dumbass comments that I get on Swappa and other places. They were like, "Will you take this amount? Will you take this?" No, I'd be like, "No, go eat a dick, man. Sorry, but nah." I said, "Nah, I'll pass." Get in your feelings. Yeah, they come through and they're like, "Yo, I'll give you 250." Nah, get up out of here with that. The Reno 10X. I know. So we're gonna have to check it out. I might have to check out that Reno phone. If it's I don't know, man. Like I said, the Mi 9 is kind of like where I'm at right now. So Galaxy 5G or Google. Oh, what did it say? Pixel 3 XL. Ugh. Can I say neither? I mean, the RX 17. All right. I don't know. I'd say probably Pixel because it's going to get updates longer. Probably you're going to get updates more or quicker than the Galaxy phones. That's the other problem with Samsung and LG phone. Like at least Samsung is updating their shit. Like LG, like you might not get no updates like forever. You know what I'm saying? The regular Reno has a Snevin 10. They can miss me with that. They can miss me with that all day. Yup. Oh, I'm getting roasted in text messages too, huh? Mm-hmm. Wow. Me 9 for you, spoiled. Yeah. The Me 9 got me spoiled, man. I love the speed. I love how quick it is. And I got to unlock bootloader too. So, like, if Xiaomi stops supporting it and they're not dropping any other versions, whatever, guess what? The dev community be like, yo, here's a brand new Android Q ROM. Check it out. Boop. I'll ride it out like that, you know? I'll start cooking up ROMs when whatever comes out after Q for it. I'm tempted. I got Pixel Experience downloaded. I haven't flashed it yet because then I get the full like. But then see, then it basically turns the Mi 9 into a Pixel, and I have a feeling it's gonna ruin the phone. So that's why I was like, eh. You got one update with the V10 once. Oh, LG is so bad about updates. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. All right, we're gonna crush the Twitter stream. If y'all are still watching on Twitter, we're gonna continue over on YouTube. But thank y'all very much for tuning in tonight. We'll catch y'all later. Bloop. All right. Well, that worked awesomely. Oh man. Oh, it's oh yeah, that's right. You had that was the one that boot looped on you, and that was crazy, man. Like LG has been having this issue since the G4, like the V10, the G4. You think you know we're what 4 years, 5 years removed from that? You would fix that by now, but can't do it. Can't do it. When your phone just dies like that and consistently gets stuck in a boot loop, that's not a good look, man. You can't do it. You just can't do it. You can't rock with it. I can't do it. So can't do it. Yeah, I didn't even know if it might have been software related. or not. I couldn't. There was no way for me to know. But yeah, I was kind of like, eh. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Eh. But I had a V20 that did it. Um, you were on Verizon. Yeah, she had a Verizon one. That's crazy. That also goes to show you that it wasn't just software. It was yeah, the Snapdragon 808 and 810. The 810 was the phone that if my stove wasn't working, um, you know, if the stove wasn't working, you could crack some eggs and just drop it right on the phone. The 6P boot loop too. Yeah, I did see that. I saw Huawei had some issues with that phone. I don't know what that was about, but yeah, yeah. The 810 was cooking shit, man. And the 808 wasn't optimized because I think I had a Snapdragon 808 in the. That's what was in the. No, one of the LG phones had an 808 and the other one had an 810. I don't remember. Ah, the 808 was in the G4. All right, doesn't surprise me. 5X in the G4. That's right. That's right. That's right. The V10 had an 808 too. Damn. Well, that's crazy. Uh, well, I have a long ass evening ahead of me. Um, I gotta button all this stuff up. I gotta go outside and hope I don't get attacked by bugs. I gotta slide all these in. Um, I gotta turn the gas off to make sure that the propane stuff's not running when I'm driving, and get everything set up and head back north. So we'll see what happens. Um, I also might get tired and say F it and stay here till tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But oh, Mike, you might got you. I know how it is, man. I know you. I know you can power through on the driving, bro. I'm the same way. But if I'm in the car, like if I'm in the car or whatever, and I'm tired, I can still get through. Like you know how you can like just chew gum or something, and you can stay awake and just get through it. But when I'm driving, if I'm driving something big like this, um, nah, I ain't doing that. This thing is exceptionally long, and I'm not playing no game. And these RVs be mad top heavy too. You know, nah, I'm good. Yeah, if I overcorrect because I catch myself dozing in this thing, this thing might be like whoop. Nah, I wasn't camping, LaShawn. I was down here at the racetrack. They had a couple wrestling events down here yesterday that I wanted to get uh, on video. I wanted to come, check out what was going on. The racetrack is pretty much closed. It's the off season here, so there's no racing going on at this, like official car racing going on at the track. So they're doing other stuff. That is the plan, Gadget Goddess. This is coming up to NC, and I'm gonna tell you why. Well, like I have to get other things in line. For you guys that don't know, like I've had this Airbnb for the longest time where I'm at, and that's gonna be coming to an end. And my plan is probably to move the RV over to Charlotte, um, and figure out like if I'm gonna, stay in that area or do whatever. Because basically this is a house on wheels. I mean, it's a luxury RV. It's not like a crap RV. Let me find out I'm going to the campground. Shh! Don't be telling everybody where I'm gonna be at. That's messed up. Oh, but it's something that needs to be used. So time to use it. It's got the big Ford V10 Triton. I think I can show you all that from here. It's got the big V10 Triton in it. It's a beast. This is one of the slide outs. it's a beast. You know, it's got the pull out here, big bed, king size bed in the back. Um, you know, gas refrigerator, and freezer, microwave, stove, all that good stuff. It's a mess in here though. I need to clean it. Not a good look. Anyways, get a temp pole. I'll blend right in. Whoa, what does that mean? Oh, she roasting. All right. Well, anyways, I greatly appreciate you guys coming in on the video version of the podcast. Highly appreciate it. Big thumbs up to y'all. And shout out to everybody who hit the thumbs up in the chat. I was about to say, why did my AC not come back on? He just cut back on. Nigel, I see you. So big shout out to everybody that smashed the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. That's what she said. Wow. I got a long ride ahead of me, but we'll see. Like, after I put everything together, if I'm tired, I'm probably just going to go to sleep. But we'll see how it goes. But, guys, thank you guys very much for tuning in to the podcast. We'll see you guys again next week on Sunday, 10:10 Eastern Standard Time. And we'll probably do another. I'm probably going to get back to hitting Starbucks in the morning. We might be doing our morning briefings at Starbucks, even though I know Kimmy's going to say that it's not a morning briefing. But like the tech elites are out on the West Coast, we still going to call this a morning briefing. She says, bye. All right. I will catch y'all later, man. Thank y'all very